Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fun Happy Fun Times with Chaos Counseling.
That's with one word for it.
With Darksiders 3, where we are not going to talk about anything touchy or depressing today. So, on that note, who likes cupcakes? I know Flaze doesn't. She prefers just plain chocolate.
Yeah.
Preferably without... just plain milk chocolate without any additives.
You know,
I'm inclined to agree with her when it comes to chocolate. I prefer it simple. I am not a gourmet kind of person. I like it in many forms. Bars, eggs, little tiny poop chips that get lost in the couch seat while we're recording Crystal Chronicles.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. I was like, wait, what? We've eaten a lot of chocolate on this channel. Have you thought about how much chocolate we have eaten on video?
No, I'd rather not.
That's kind of amazing.
Enough to make lots of good poop chips.
I mean, there was a time in Crystal Chronicles where Abby showed off a very misshapen chocolate chip.
Which is what I was referring to.
Oh, that is what you were referring to.
I mean, there's the episode is flat out called Poop Chip Challenge, I think.
Oh, that's it. Was it the episode where...
We were going to the island. I remember that.
I would try to remember if, we had, it was something... Oh, I think Abby wanted to have the entire comment section in that video just full of poop emojis.
Or trying to say what else it looked like or something like that.
Oh, or what else it looked... That's it.
But since I think we only had, maybe two dedicated people watching us at the time, I feel kind of... Because we had one... And I know Burner Reborn commented on our videos, and that's how I initially found his channel back when it still existed.
Yeah.
I know we had another very dedicated commenter, but I can't remember their name to save my life.
That's okay. I remember what their icon looked like.
Yeah, I do too.
Because I was really...
Maybe it was 3. Maybe I'm thinking... there might have been 3 people who commented on that series. But the point I'm trying to make is we still didn't really have a majorly dedicated fan base. Because I think we were lucky to maybe get 10 views an episode. That 10 views an episode was a highlight for us.
Yeah, I remember... So, I feel bad that we can't remember the commenters because they were so little, you would think it'd be easier for us. I also only was able to really check the videos when they first came out, so I didn't...
Yeah.
So I personally only was able to see it every now and then.
So yeah, the person
I thought,
most involved with the comments is me, because I'm the one who manages the channel itself.
Yeah, if you see me reply, it just so happens that I checked a video and I saw your comment, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. But, what was I saying? Shoot.
The commenters on Crystal Chronicles.
There was a point in Crystal Chronicles because, as we said, we didn't get a lot of views back then, so it was kind of amazing if people were interested in what we were doing. It still is amazing if people are interested in what we're doing, if we're perfectly honest.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not Monster Prom, yeah.
We're pretty good with Monster Prom, though.
Yeah.
We have a good dynamic with that, but I digress. I remember there's an episode in Crystal Chronicles where we mentioned if we got to 50 subscribers,
We'd be happy.
it would be a miracle.
We're over 450 at the time.
I don't know how, but thank you guys.
I know. Thank you guys so much.
Oh man, it's still
I'm just glad we can entertain people.
Oh, that's another opening up shortcut, whatever. Again, it still blows my mind. It's like we were sitting at 86 subscribers for months. Then we upload one Monster Prom video.
And everything just explodes.
And everything changed when the fire demon, known as Damien, attacked the channel.
It was a good birthday present.
Oh, just good heavens. I mean, I checked the first Monster Prom video yesterday. It's 3,500 views.
3,000?!
Yeah.
Last time I heard it was only at 1,000.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Holy crap!
I think you can freeze this, by the way, Sunshine.
That's amazing. Holy crap. Again, if you contributed any way to that, if you told people, watch these videos of these people, playing Monster Prom, or just enjoying it and laughing, thank you so much.
I mean, heck, most of our Monster Prom videos, yeah, none of them else. I think maybe only the first couple have gotten close to that number, but what's the word I'm looking for? Most of our Monster Prom videos get at least 100 views now. I think the next highest view is probably Amnesia Memories. They get upwards of 30 now. Soul Calibur, I think, is our current lowest viewed show, but You know, I can live with that. That literally, I've called it sibling brothers waste time for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that there's people out there that enjoy us and like are like, oh, I want to see what you guys like talk about or like joke about. That means a lot. It's really validating, actually.
Well, that being said, our Altered Beast video actually got a decent number of views, all things considered.
Well, that's good.
I actually had a coworker say, it's like, man, I watched that. I'm going to go home and download Altered Beast now.
Oh, fun!
Like, okay, just make sure you don't play it alone, because it's a lot harder by yourself.
I mean, that's like
Yeah.
the whole point why people, like, for the most part, it's how the Let's Play community kind of started out, was like people played games that they wanted others to see, and it's whether it's changed or not is obviously dependent on the creator, but I mean, like, that's our intention for the most part of playing games. Like, we're playing a game
Wait a
so that
second.
you guys can, like,
I feel like
have
you
fun.
got sent back. Yeah, you got sent way back. Like,
Yeah,
we're not supposed to be here, I think. Shoot.
Yeah, we're not, I think.
Crap.
It's saved. I mean, it auto-saved.
Yeah.
But there was
I
a
just need-
Volgrim we passed.
Yeah. Is there... Yeah. We might want to go back to Volgrim and warp back to where we're supposed to be.
Can we do that while we're in a fight, though?
I think so. I'll stop chasing you after a while.
Interesting. Hi, bud.
Because, yeah, if we keep going this way, we're going to have to do the whole tornado thing again.
Interesting. I do not understand why the checkpoint system is kind of messing up right now.
Well, it has to do with you are backtracking a lot in this area.
But even then, we've hit checkpoints before.
Okay.
Like, we hit another Volgrim before, and Sunshine shopped at it, so I don't know why it's happening.
Not sure. Let's see, what else? I do know one thing that we did kind of hit with Monster Problem. Like, alright, we're getting game suggestions, which is good, but some of the game suggestions we got, I'm like, okay. They're perfectly fine, just because... suggesting this, just because a lot of other YouTubers have done it, and in many respects it's still in the same vein as Monster Prom, but I had to be like, these are straight up pornography games, and we don't play those. Oh, I know why it sent you back here. If you look up, there's the place you would have... Yeah. So if you jump up there, that'll take you to where we need to go.
Oh, okay.
Because one was like House Party, another was Honey Pop. I'm like, no, we don't play games like those. Monster Prom is about as squicky as we get, really.
Yeah. And it's also...
Again, like I said, I'm not upset they suggested those. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't know us personally. They don't know our personal standards or anything like that. But I'm just like, oh boy, we've hit this point where we're going to get lots of game suggestions rolling in, hopefully.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We've already have quite a few.
Yeah, I mean, we're already doing a pretty bad job with the games that we said we're going to play.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
The whole everyone pick a game on their birthday kind of threw a monkey wrench into that, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm actually quite glad we did what we did.
Yeah, which is why, honestly, why I suggested Monster Prom, because I knew it would be a party. We played Monster Prom for my birthday, that's why it started on the channel. But I suggested it because I was like, it's a party game that we can literally pick up for one day and then put it away, and then we didn't.
And then we didn't.
Yeah, I mean, granted, when plays
Or
like
100% orange juice. That's another reason why I
Yeah.
wanted to play that.
I do wish we could get back to that. It's just time. Time is just the issue. And I don't know, another problem with 100% orange juice, again, I'm not putting it down because I liked it, is...
It's pretty strictly a party game.
Yeah, is just, I don't really know what new could be brought to the table
Well,
with it.
Yeah, again, I suggested it not because I was like, we should do a series of it. I suggested it
just like,
because
yay.
this will be a fun thing to do to celebrate my birthday.
Yeah.
So, the last while, I realized, like, as much as I would love to I would want to play other, like, longer series on the channel, I kind of realized that one-offs would be good for birthday stuff, because it's, like, a fun party game, and birthdays are parties!
Yeah, like, we did try and do a game for my birthday, but we realized this was going to be a very long series, and we already had too many, so we had to put that series on ice, eventually had to deleted the footage, because it's like, this is like 3 years old at this point, or something like
we
that.
do want to get to that game, but we were playing a lot of visual novels at the time. At the time, we were playing Doppelganger and Phoenix Wright.
And I still think we were playing Darksiders and Digimon, and I don't know if we were still playing Donkey. This was back when we were still trying to... right before we reestablished ourselves as Chaos Counseling, and we're still kind of finding our new niche with... So, as such, there... Oh, yeah, we were also playing Okami. So that was at the time where we had the game for me and Abby to play by ourselves. Sisters Therapy, the game that me and Abby, we played one with Sunshine, which was Digimon, one with Blaze, which was something
I don't remember.
Then a game we played with Jesse, which I'm pretty sure was Donkey Kong, because I think that was the last one we played with just the three of us.
Pajama Sam was the last one.
Oh, right, Pajama Sam. And then we had the group game, which was Doppelganger and Phoenix Wright. And then we tried adding this game to another when everyone is here. So we just kind of realized this is too much. I mean, to be fair, we have probably too many games going on right now, but my defense is birthday parties and Sisters Therapy / Brothers spending time, so...
Yeah.
It's a little different. Sisters Therapy and the brother thing is a fallback if we have nothing else to do.
Yeah. And, like, preferred is to have everybody here, but if not, you know, it's good to do it with others. Unfortunately, with Amnesia Memories, it's very long, and it's kind of... I feel a little bit bad, but I kind of wanted it, like, when we initially started it, I would have liked it to be more consistent because it was such a longer one, but I also know that's impossible. But, I mean, we're still doing good with Amnesia for now.
And, I mean, I know Deltarune was supposed to be a quick thing for you guys to do, but then Jesse's work schedule went straight to hell.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the last session we did of Deltarune, like I said... I was like, we have an hour left, but everyone had something to go to, so I was like, okay, we'll fix it later.
So we do greatly appreciate everyone who's been patiently waiting for Deltarune, because...
It was supposed to be finished in 2 sessions, but the night we recorded our second session, everyone just got busy.
I'm wondering, Sunshine, again, Hello?
Wooed.
I don't actually know, because I don't 100% remember. I'm thinking what you must need to do is get those blocks back there moving onto the conveyor belt, and maybe that will let you...
Get up there.
Again, I don't legitimately remember. This area is kind of is a little fuzzy for me.
Oh, there's something up there.
Yeah, it's
No, I mean like out in the cage. There's a switch.
Oh.
Oh well.
Yeah. Actually, in general, I just appreciate the patience of most of our fans in general.
Yeah. We don't do it for a job, so we can't really be as consistent as we hoped.
Yeah, I remember at one point we were trying to record multiple times a week, but that just really didn't last very long.
It didn't help that a few of us were in college and such.
And I mean, granted, I know back then, objectively, a lot of us had less obligations, technically speaking. So it's like, sure, college for some of us, but... their college wasn't quite as demanding at that point.
Yeah, college isn't very demanding when you first start out. It's when you are like getting later on where you're just like, I have no time for anything.
Yep.
I'm gonna die. But eventually, as weird as it will sound, there will eventually be an end of an era where none of us will be in college anymore.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lie. Probably because at that point I'll finally be able to go back to college.
That's okay. The era will live on.
And then maybe Jesse will go back to college.
I know it doesn't help. It's like I've done, worked for multiple majors, and just none of them have resonated with me, so it's like I don't know if I want to keep spending thousands of dollars to...
There's luckily some universities do offer general studies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is what one of my cousins is doing, because she's like, I just don't know what to do, and I feel like I have to decide. And I eventually told her that when I was looking through the program, thinking if I really wanted to commit with what I was doing, that there was a general studies, which is good for people who don't know what they are doing, but still want to get that knowledge nonetheless.
Again, granted, my other problem right now is I need to work as much as I do to pay our rent and keep us in our apartment.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yay, economy.
Yep. You all need to learn some economics.
Well, you need to learn some die!
What is that?
It's from Charlie.
Te Unicron.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not as knowledgeable about that then.
You know, I was actually I lost it when I found out that Charlie Te Unicron, because, Film Cow was getting, all these fans saying he should do this for Charlie the Unicorn, he should do that, and he's like, no, I have a very very specific thing planned, but people kept sending him angry, comments saying, no, you should do this instead. So he's like, fine. He made Charlie to Unicron using the suggestions that people were giving him just to shut the fans up and to keep Charlie the Unicorn the way he wanted it to be.
Interesting. Sorry, she was mentioning something about the Chosen. I just barely came in near the end.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Chosen are the main not the main antagonists. They're the sort of primary antagonists from the first game.
Okay.
They're, we never fully got the full revelation just because we stopped, but the Chosen were... Every big boss fight in the first game was one of the Chosen of the Destroyer.
Oh, okay.
Samael explained that we needed to kill all the Chosen and bring them his heart so he could dispel the barrier around the Destroyer's castle. Well, I want to say maybe it was Straga or someone else pointed out. Again, I don't think we got to it. It's like, no, the Chosen don't house the Destroyer's power or, keep his castle safe. It's, oh wait, no, Straga was in the... Whatever. The point of the matter is that the Chosen were chosen to keep Samael's power contained. So, because the Monarchy of Hell is a little dicey, to say the least, in the Darksiders universe, because it originally was run by the Prince of Darkness. However, at the encouragement of the Four Horsemen and the Charred Council, Samael overthrew the Prince of Darkness. And then they introduced the concept of the Destroyer, who's kind of ruling over Hell in the first game. Although the Destroyer's sole purpose is to lead the armies against heaven and wipe out humanity, so it's not all cut and dry.
Interesting. Hi, bud. The Grok.
How'd you do that?
Do what?
What?
Didn't you throw a tornado?
Well, yeah, that's the magic ability of the Storm Hollow.
Oh,
Interesting.
I just don't think I've seen him use it, so...
No, because he's used it in almost every boss fight since he got it.
I haven't noticed, then. Remember, I've been crocheting a lot these sessions?
You've got a point.
Behind the scenes, Abby's been crocheting.
And I got another order of the same thing.
Yeah, someone else saw it and wanted them to make it for their kids.
Oofa. Big oofa,
Big oofa,
as
so
I would say.
I'll probably be starting that tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean, you were still waiting for them to get back to you.
No, they got back to me, so...
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to keep resting my hand, because fuck.
Yeah, please rest your hand. That's important.
Yep.
It's really important.
And also, I just wanted some time to play some goddamn video games.
Exactly. I feel that.
I need me time.
I feel that so hard.
Oh, I remember, so I was just trying to find... Because I collect video games. I've got plenty of video games. It's like, I don't know if I'm ever actually going to play this game, but I remember... Because I bought a game called Dragon Blade Wrath of Fire. The game sucks. But it was kind of an early title for the Wii, and it looked kind of fun. And since there was very few other options at the time, I really wanted it, but never bought it. I found it for like $2 at a GameStop, and I bought it. I'm like, I have no intention of playing this, because I remember the reviews of the game were actually pretty bad. But again, the point I'm trying to say is I like to collect video games for various reasons. But I finally got around, I'm like, I want to play all these old PlayStation games I bought because we now have a PlayStation 2, so I can play them. But the PlayStation was like, no, I'm not going to work. I'm dying, Charlie. And I was really worried because I'm like, oh crap, we've actually had games on the PlayStation 2 we wanted to play for the channel.
Nice.
Oh, never mind. Maybe this is something else entirely.
Okay.
Because that's not a boss monster from the first game. I probably should have actually paid attention to what they were saying.
It's okay. We were
But
talking about other stuff.
It's like, yay, we got the PlayStation 2 fixed, so we can play some of these older games fans were suggesting.
Yeah, there's always a way to
Someday we'll
fix
buy
it.
a Nintendo 64, maybe.
Well, I'm kind of waiting for I've been asking my grandma if I can have the one that she bought for us back in the day. She's like, oh, but I like it for the grandkids. I'm like, Grandma, all of the grandkids are in high school or older. I don't think they're going to come over and play Yoshi's Story anymore. Can I please have the N64?
I think she's talking about great grandkids.
It's like, Grandma, all
She's
of your
basically telling you get to baby making.
Grandma, your 2 grandchildren that gave you grandchildren, they moved to the other side of the country, and they're probably not coming back until their kids are quite old, or you're, I'm sorry to say, Grandma, dead. I love
And
you.
thus she'll continue to glare at you and be like, no, I'm waiting for the great-grandkids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Sir?
is an episode.
Oh, see you guys next time.